Hello there people and good morning. This is MrKritik and you're watching my Let's Play of Panzer General. Uh, what to say? Well, two things. Yesterday the weather, overnight perhaps that would be more accurate, turned from kind of, still summer, over 20 degrees, but during the night in some places of Slovenia it actually snowed, and the temperature dropped by I think 10 degrees on average, or maybe 8, so sudden change. I do not mind it actually. I prefer, colder weather, but some people including my girlfriend, she's probably not very happy about it. But, I'll take care of you, honey, if you're cold, don't worry. Like I said, this is Crete defensive scenario. We are playing for the British. Couple of things I've noticed when I was, checking the battlefield off screen. Actually, we are not facing the Kriegsmarine. Basically, well, this destroyer here is from Kriegsmarine, but we are actually facing Italian Navy. I didn't know that. It really doesn't matter, all naval units are pretty much of the same quality. They didn't bother, in Panzer General to do, differences between, destroyers, subs and everything. I'm not sure why. They did a good job as far as ground units and air units are concerned, but Navy, basically it's the same, shit, whether it's Italian, German, British, American, it's the same thing. But as I said, I was studying the battlefield, realized that now it is time also to win the air war, and also I have pinpointed two ground units that can still pose kind of a threat to us. In both cases, this is Panzer 3H. This tank, perhaps this one should be a priority target for me, not Panzer 4D, but maybe not, it has a good hard attack value and quite good ground defense. It is better than our tanks, but we have plenty of artilleries and everything. However, we will have to be careful how we let them, to disembark, because now we will play certain thing called, I invite one unit at a time, at the beach, and then destroy it. But here this destroyer is bugging our infantry, and we now have a tank, so we'll attack this Panzer 3H. Yeah, we are wasting ammo, but I really want to damage these guys before they disembark, Come on. Nah, nothing again. And now with the tank. And we are blocking this approach, also exposing our tank to the destroyer, since, it is highly unlikely it will be damaged by a destroyer, or even attacked by one. Okay, now here we are quite safe. I'm not sure what to do with this artillery yet. Probably will supply it with some replacements, not elite, since we have to take care of our prestige. But here we have an anti-tank gun, a light one, that we would like to invite, to join us for a party. And one other thing, Focke-Wulfs are stronger than our airplanes, and before we bring them into action, we should perhaps, at least cripple Focke-Wulfs. So we'll do this in this fashion. We'll expose our artillery and hope that not a destroyer. If a destroyer attacks, then of course we did not do a good job, but if a Focke-Wulf attacks, then we have two air defenses, you know, to shoot it down. So here we go. Who do we shell? Do we shell anyone? Hold that thought. Can we attack anyone before, you know, engaging with our ground units by using our naval units? Yeah, not really. We can start working on the destroyers now. Yeah. So okay, now we'll shell. Let us shell this, you know, anti-tank gun. Wow! Excellent. And we move here. And now we'll free some space for our T-boat to get, you know, some ammo, since it is out and no use to us. So we'll free up this port by attacking this anti-tank gun again. Excellent. And now we park. So the trap is set. Let us hope that the Focke-Wulfs will, you know, go for our exposed artillery and then, you know, get their asses kicked. Now what else to do? We can allow another unit to come ashore. This is Panzer 2F. Nothing to worry about, and this is a light artillery, also nothing to worry about. So we'll do it like this. We'll attack this anti-tank gun yet again. And move it here. And now the end is near. And now we'll use our Matilda to attack. Well, let us focus on this anti-tank gun. Very nice. We shell this light artillery and leave a spot open, you know, 1 hex. Whichever unit disembarks will be dead on the next turn. Nice. We retreat. Oh yeah, one more thing here. This is a bad situation, you know, but I figured it out, I think. We'll shell the paratroopers and then encircle them if the result is not particularly good, and actually, you know, war of attrition. We have 3 units, the enemy has 1 and is also surrounded, so, you know, eventually we'll win. Now I'm tempted to attack. Oh, idiot! Out of ammo. Very good, MrKritik. You're so smart, it hurts, you know. Okay, but we'll stick to the plan. We'll just... It says it will work, but I do not trust these odds, you know. In the mountains, initiative counts for nothing, and 2 stars of experience versus 1. No, I will not risk it. I will just go here. You will probably just get fuel and ammo, I think, because breach engineers are way expensive, as you can see. Even British British engineers, which are not of the same quality as German and American. They are not a bad unit, of course, but you know, just not the same. The stats are not the same. What to do with this inf? Do we also bring it closer? Sure, why not? Here. Now we have 4 units guarding these paratroopers, and my guess is that on the next turn we will destroy them. Okay, now for the sweet part. We'll do some distraction, but we have to prevent this guy from disembarking, if possible. So 1-4. Yeah. You know, one thing that is strange about Panzer General is that also naval units, if they are in contact, you know, with your ground units, they impede the movement. As you can see, we cannot move our infantry here because of this transport. So we have to be careful. Okay, if it doesn't work and we get Panzer 3H, you know, disembarking, we'll survive, but you know, if we can avoid it, then I would very much like to do that. So perhaps first we'll do some more shelling. Yeah, this I think is the way to go. Thank God, you know, for this 6-inch British guns. They're very useful, but they don't have plenty of ammo, you know, so yeah. Okay, let us just shell them to oblivion. Here again. Wow, this worked too well. Now at least we can save some ammo from this guy here. So we advance with our infantry and attack Wehrmacht infantry. Very nice. And we can probably allow for this Panzer 2F to come ashore as well, or maybe not. Yeah, now I know the plan. We'll just, you know, bring our air defense closer to also cover artillery. So we focus our attacks on Panzer 3H. Nothing this time. Air defense closer. What else can we do or move? We can also attack another Panzer 3H with our artillery. Yeah, it's kind of a waste of ammo, but you know, I think we can get more. Okay, attack. Excellent. The gamble paid off, and now with these 2 infantries, wow, so low on ammo. No, we will not attack. I don't think so. Stay put. With this one, well, we won't attack. Also, artillery, you get regular replacements. This is an infantry. We could, yeah, and we will allow it to disembark. Sure. As for this Panzer 2D, we could move here north, and I'm just, you know, worried that we'll have too many targets to deal with. So one here, they are covered, and then Panzer 2D. Oh, but we can reach somebody with our destroyer. Okay, so we'll attack this, or no, we'll attack this Panzer 2D, even though a priority Tiger is Panzer 3H, since we will allow Panzer 2D to disembark. Very nice. And we leave a room for it here. As for this infantry, 1 star of experience, covered by at least 1 artillery. Yeah, we'll allow it. Come to Papa. Okay, let us save. Crete77. Let me check what else can we do. Fuel and ammo. Nothing. Fuel and ammo. And 2 more infantries for support. They do not have a transport, but you know, now they are in the area, which is good. Now, where is it safe to place our air units? I think we are already in range, yes, because as you can see, air movement of 14 brings us to this Focke-Wulf, so we'll just retreat 1 hex. Another infantry. Air defense. Ah, here we have sea transports actually. Didn't know. Okay. We advance. And we bring our artillery into the city, so we can perhaps, you know, get the transport and everything. For this one, we will now provide it with a transport. Bridge engineers have a transport. Yeah, you know, probably some of you are thinking, why not start planning the invasion of the mainland here? Perhaps I will, but you know, I don't feel like risking too much. So you don't have a transport, you don't either. Okay, fuel and ammo. And let us just start walking these infantries west. Perhaps we'll, of course, give them transports, but not at the moment. Okay, another T-boat, which is out of ammo. We will not even try to save it, we'll just, you know, send it here, perhaps draw some naval fire. Okay. Stay put. Ah, you need something definitely. What do we give to our bridge engineers? I am tempted, you know, to give them elite replacements, but perhaps it will be an overkill as far as this paratroopers are concerned. So just fuel and ammo. Okay. This is it for the turn. We'll save this now on Crete002, give the enemy its turn, and then after a little pause I will tell you something about our local elections as promised. It will be fun, at least I think so. You know, these videos are not only about fun, it's also about education. Comparative political systems. Yeah, right. Okay, casualties. Nothing much has changed, except for the fact that we are, like I said, winning the air war and ground war, but losing the naval war. It was expected, since, you know, our navy is expandable. So, and give me your best shot. Okay, he went for the breach engineers. I didn't see this one coming, but you know. And level bombers are back. Level bombers, well, this one is gone, I think. Well, almost. Oh my god. Our last working destroyer, and again under attack. Okay, we did not draw Focke-Wulf 190 to attack our exposed artillery, but this newly purchased fighter bomber did, so better than nothing. No, you do not fire first, you bastard. You have 1 star of experience, I have 2. Yeah. Bye bye T-boat. Bye bye destroyer, I guess, also. Come on, do some damage to this freaking sub. Yeah. Nothing to write home about, right? Okay. Quick check of the battlefield. Paratroopers. Excuse me? Did they just move and reinforce? Yes. In 1 turn? Now this is cheating. They moved and reinforced in 1 turn. I remember this happening from time to time, but damn it. This is not fair. Okay. Now our T-boat can go back into action. Let me see what the enemy has disembarked. This was expected. Here we got an artillery, and here Panzer 2D, and here an infantry. Well, pretty much what we expected and hoped for too, so yeah. Okay, we save. I will take a little pause and we'll be right back. Yo, I'm back. So I will now tell you a little story while I'm checking the rest of the battlefield. So, of course, most of you don't know this, but I wasn't actually born in our city, in our country's capital. Our capital is Ljubljana. I was born in a much smaller town. Yeah, it's considered a city in our country, but only because, you know, our population, entire population, is 2 million, and now Ljubljana, the capital, has a population of little under 300,000, and the next city is Maribor, the second largest one, and I think it has like 125,000 people, and all other towns, cities, whatever you prefer, are below 100,000. I think my hometown, which is called Novo Mesto, which also translates to either new city or new town. This would be a translation of the name of my hometown. I think it has a population of around 50 or 60,000. So it's small compared to our country's capital, and you know, when I came here into our capital to study, I have decided to remain here. I always wanted to live in, you know, in a city. I'm a city person, you know. Probably this is why I like New York so much, you know, with what, 8 million people. Was so cool, you know. And what I wanted to say, yeah, that because after a couple of years that I've spent here in the capital, I also changed my permanent address. So this means that in the local elections that we have like once in 4 years, I vote here in Ljubljana, not in my, you know, in my hometown where I was born. But you know, I was still following the elections, you know, in Novo Mesto, you know, very, how would I say, I was very interested in what happens there, since two of the candidates for the mayor are actually friends, my friends from my youth. You know, we played tennis together, and it was so cool, you know. And to top it off, one of them actually won the elections, you know, in round 2. Since, you know, we have this type of political systems, I think there were like 6 or 7 candidates, and if none of them reaches 50% of votes in the first round, then the two with you know, best result go back and have round 2. And one of the guys didn't make it, but one of the guys that I know went to round 2 and won, and now he's the mayor of my hometown. You know, it's so cool. And just for the record, you know, whenever we play tennis, I beat him senselessly. You know? But no, yeah, I did, but this was only a joke. I already congratulated him on Facebook and everything. We are friends on Facebook. It's so strange, you know. The same guy, you know, that we spent, you know, time together, doing sports and everything. Now he's the mayor. So cool. And the other thing I wanted to say is that one thing that I still kind of miss about well, about my country and everything, is that there are not enough colors on the streets, you know. And by colors I don't mean clothes, I mean, you know, different races. We are still, you know, well, basically ethnically we are very much diverse here, since we lived in a country called Yugoslavia, if you remember. Slovenia was part of Yugoslavia until 1991, and you know, even myself, I'm you know, I'm not 100% Slovenian. Actually, 50% Slovenian, 25% Croat, and 25% Serb. You know, so. But otherwise, you know, with the exception of some guys that arrived to study here during, you know, the non-aligned movement. Yeah, this is one other thing that you probably didn't know. Yugoslavia was never a part of the Soviet Empire. Communist country, yes, but you know, we didn't belong to the Eastern Bloc, with the exception, you know, of Eastern European countries. We were actually one of the countries that established the non-aligned movement, and a lot of countries joined it. A lot of them actually African countries, since you know, they didn't like the West because they were colonies, you know, in the past, but they also didn't particularly like the Soviet Union. So the non-aligned movement was sort of a group of countries that didn't want to join East or West, you know. That's the whole idea. And back then we got, you know, well, I will not say a lot, but we got some students from Africa. They were, of course, black and mostly male, and some of them stayed here, married, you know, and had children, became our citizens. But there were, you know, so little of them. You know, even today, if you go into the streets of our capital, you see basically all white, you know, and this is also one thing I loved about New York, and also my ex-wife did, that, you know, you saw so many different people from so many different cultures, and you know, I'm all for it. You know, I like diversity. But what I wanted really to say, now I'm babbling, sorry, is that now today it's somewhat better. You know, 10, 15 years ago, there was a joke, you know, that you could only see two black people in Ljubljana. One was one guy that was an actor, pretty good one. We had this very funny series on the TV, and you know, he was really black, but they dressed him, you know, in our national clothing, and gave him the name, I think it was, if we translate, John Whiteness. And you know, it was cool, you know. He sort of a parody, but you know, what I wanted to say is that yeah, it was a parody, but you know, funny one. He was part of the show and everything. But you know, the other black person here in then in Ljubljana was the American ambassador, His Excellency Mr. Johnny Young. I actually had the honor to meet him in person. Such a great guy. And like I said, there was a joke. If you see a black person in our capital, then it is either the actor or, you know, the ambassador. Today is better. Now, well, it's not perfect, but you can see, you know, people of different color in Ljubljana. Mostly black people and Asian people. You know, Chinese. A lot of them arrived because now we have Chinese restaurants and everything, and you know, families. They bring families to our country too, and it's a progress. But one thing that I'm very proud of, this is a coastal city in our country, city of Piran. It's called Piran. The mayor now won second term. He's black, you know. He's a doctor. I'm not sure when he arrived into our country. He's a doctor, and he speaks, you know, Slovenian language very good, but with an accent, you know, sort of like very lovable, like MrKritik speaking English. And to think that with a couple of hundred black people in Slovenia, and probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 in Piran, and they elected him mayor for the second time, I guess there is still hope, you know, for my countrymen, since, you know, this is so... They actually called him Slovenian Obama, you know, since when he was elected for the first time, you know. It's so cool that people can, you know, forget about the differences, the color of the skin, the fact that he's a foreigner, and elect him, you know. So cool, guys, you know. High five to the citizens of Piran. You're the best. Okay, but this is what I wanted to tell you about our local elections. I thought it was, you know, something worth sharing. But now we go back to the game and start destroying more units. So, we have to destroy this inf. So we'll box it in, I think. Just let me check something. Damn it. I was babbling for such a long time that my SIG went off. Okay, we move here. Now we shall. Very nice. And now probably we will be able to finish off this imp with our tank. But just in case, if we are not successful, well, what am I talking about actually now? If I don't move this artillery, then we'll have still 2 points of approach. Okay, this inf here. Okay, sorry, my bad. So now tank, Come on. Suppression of 3 and the unit is gone. Perfect. And now we'll give this guy here elite replacements and deal with Panzer 4, Panzer 2D. First of all, we'll try to damage Panzer 3H some more before it disembarks. Coffee good. Okay. What happens if we just attack with our infantry? Well, small losses on both sides, so we'll have to use our artillery first. Come on. Hoo-hua! Wonderful. So now we just finish off this guy, but we'll use the imp that has most ammo. In this case, this one. But where do we want actually for Panzer 3H to disembark? I believe here, so we'll make room for it. Let us just first deal with Panzer 2D and leave some place for either Panzer 2F. What is a Panzer 2F? Well, the same shit as Panzer 2D, basically. And Panzer 3H. Ouch! This is not good. I know how to proceed. Okay. Attack. No distraction, but the unit will surrender. Oh, so cool animation. See? Okay, we move here. Damn it, again, my headset is falling apart. Give me a second. Okay. And now we'll block the approach of this Panzer 2H. However, we will allow for Panzer 2F and this infantry to disembark. So we'll do this by attacking first this Dornier. I was hoping for a better result. And here we leave some room for this sweetie Panzer 3H. Okay. The enemy is basically running out of ground units, so, you know, I think Crete is now secured, but, you know, still we have to deal with Luftwaffe and, of course, the Navy, just for the fun of it. Now, here, we'll first attack this fighter bomber twice. Attack. Okay. Again. It could and should have gone much better. Who is in range of our... Ah, I see. So now it's probably time to bring other units into the fray. we'll lose a hurricane, most definitely. Perhaps we will even lose the mosquito, but you know, at least we will do a lot of damage to the Luftwaffe. So first, you deal with this fighter bomber. 1-4. Perhaps we send a mosquito. Yeah, we do. Damn it! Damn it! And now we damage. You know, we damage Focke-Wulf a little bit. I should have done this, you know, the other way around. First, you know, try to damage the most dangerous fighters, then bring our air force closer, but, you know, no use crying about it, my bad. So we move here, we shell this artillery, move here, and now we destroy it. Well, at least I hope so. What am I actually trying to do here? I think we could destroy this anti-tank with our infantries. We move here. Nah, we have to shell it. And then use another infantry. Okay, stay put. Now for the distraction, I hope. Yes, wonderful. Now Panzer 2F and another infantry. So more shelling. Very nice. And now again we prepare our defenses. Infantry will come here, which is good. Panzer 2F will come here. So yeah, our Matilda goes into the city and attacks. The same goes for our infantry. Will attack too. Very nice. And now we deal with the paratroopers, if possible, of course. If they do not reinforce during they are attacked, you know. This makes me so mad. They're breaking the rules, you know, and 2, 3, and 0, 6. So this time, let us try with the inf. Wonderful. Yes, this is it. The last threat that was behind our lines is now eliminated. So I'm happy about it. Panzer 3H will disembark here if we allowed it, of course, and I think we will. You and you. Okay, you can come closer. Sure, be under the protection of this air defense here. And now what? You go here and you get a lead. Okay, so now we are prepared for new customers, you know. And our T-boat can actually do some damage, and it will. Oh, very nice. So this inf is now very weakened, and the only unit that is at full strength is Panzer 2F. So we'll do some more killing on the next turn. Let us check what remains. Yeah, Hurricane. Yeah, we'll attack. We have to. And we'll have to purchase yet another air defense here if we have enough prestige, so no go for this Panzer 2F. Okay. Here. Die, please. Very nice. You come closer. I'm bringing all of these units closer because I have a feeling that on the next turn we'll have a pretty bloody battle in the air, and I want to have as many of air defenses as possible near. So one here and another one here if we have enough prestige. We do. Okay. You infantry, come closer. You too. For this one we don't have enough prestige to provide it with the transport. Yeah, I know, my bad, you know, but priorities are priorities, and for you also. So let us just move them around a little bit, or maybe no, let us advance. Why not? Okay. What else to move? Well, nothing. Let us give the enemy its turn, and then it is probably time. Well, we can do another turn, a really quick one without much commenting. And then, God's willing, another video after this one is uploaded. Since today I have plenty of time, at least I hope it will remain this way. So, yeah. Oh! What did I miss here? This one has a transport? Oh, silly me. Didn't notice it. But I gave it a transport. Ah, okay. Now I feel kind of stupid. And if we bring our artillery here, it will not be under the protection of the air defense. So, yeah. Turn wasted for this poor guy. Okay, we save. We give the enemy its turn. Crete77. Casualties again. I know you like saying this, so but I will not comment them, just take a look. And now we end the turn. Damn it. going to hurt. Ouch. Yeah. Come on, interceptors first, yes. No damage, but now air defense. Okay, at least some damage. For the moment there I thought there will be no damage. Ah, an unprotected artillery. Excellent. Ouch. This I didn't expect. This I did. This really pisses me off, you know. The enemy destroyers constantly firing first. For the sap it is logical, but you know, as far as naval warfare is concerned, we did not have much luck. So now I will save. Crete77, take a little pause, study the battlefield, be back, do another turn, finish the video. Okay, see you soon. Yo, I'm back. Now, I've studied the battlefield. As you can see, battle is basically over, at least the defense of Crete. Now, why is he purchasing, the enemy, so many units of very low quality? Well, because he can, you know, and he doesn't want, you know, to get invaded. Well, we have another agenda. If we have enough time, we will try to invade the mainland. But first, let us focus on what we are up against here in Crete. This tank is kind of a problem, you know. If we attack head on, you see what happens. So we'll do this more carefully. First we'll attack the Dornier. And move here. Now we'll shell the tank. Didn't go very well, but we have another artillery and we'll use it. First we'll just damage this fighter bomber. Very nice. And we attack again, and then we will probably retreat, or maybe not sure just yet. What happens if we attack with an infantry? Well, nothing good for us. But if we use the Matilda, should go our way. Yeah. So ammo, fuel, both, you know. Well, max, so we cannot, you know, count on this, you know, bringing this unit down as far as fuel and ammo is concerned. So yeah, why not? We can retreat an inf, perhaps even. We're so low on ammo and everything. That's because of all the level bombing and fighting. So okay, we'll move here shell this guy. And now I think our Matilda will take care of business. It didn't, but you know, this tank is as good as dead. So now we'll just go and attack destroyer, or perhaps this unit, not yet sure. Here we have a problem, definitely we have to retreat, and retreat immediately. But where? If we just go into the port or here, the destroyer will follow us and, you know, destroy us. This is what its name suggests. So perhaps first we'll deal with the Fokker Wolf. Come on. Kill. Very nice. You have to retreat. We need to make some room for the last of the enemy units to disembark. So you go here. Now we attack the Fokker Wolf again. Now it's gone, and now we also deal with the Dornier. Wonderful. 2 more planes are dead, and here again we will expose our Mosquito, but you know, hoping for Fokker Wolves to attack and then do some damage to them. Come on. We have fired first, wonderful, and the fighter bomber is gone. Our Hurricane is in a really bad shape, so we'll retreat it to the airfield where it is safe from other units, and I think this might be the airfield, yeah. Okay. What else can we do? Well, we could attack this tank and leave this spot open for disembarking, I think. So, come on. Excellent, it's gone. So now we move here. Okay. This inf is out of ammo. What do we have here? A lot of imps, but nothing very useful. Now I know what to do. We'll first attack this destroyer. Didn't go well. And now we'll shell it. And then, of course, attack it with our T-boat. Again, nothing. But this should work, I think. 2, 3. Yeah. Why not? Come on. No, he has fired first. Bastard. And now we are gone. Wonderful. But at least, you know, we are sort of protecting this artillery. Sort of. Yeah. Like I said, sort of. Okay. Here we can attack with our inf, then retreat. Excellent. And we protect our victory objective. This is important. So here and we prepare a trap for any unit that will try to disembark, and also block the access to our port. Now we just provide everybody, you know, with fuel, ammo and everything, just to be ready for the next turn. Air defense closer. Bridge engineers have arrived. We give a transport to this artillery. Bring another one closer. And these imps are, you know, just advancing. You, my friend, can probably retreat. But where? Okay, we'll attack. And again. Oh, this is Panzer 3H actually. Oh my god. Not good. We will not allow it to disembark just yet. It has 2 stars of experience and it is at full strength. So now we'll just retreat here and attack it. Nice. Didn't work, but still nice. And reinforcements. Not that we need them that much, but you know, still good to have some extra units to protect the coast. This tank will now attack the destroyer. Wonderful. Not so wonderful. You need anything? Well, maybe fuel and ammo. Breach engineers, nothing just yet. 2 more units to move. Oh, only 2. Okay, so I'm thinking about purchasing something that is good against, you know, naval targets. And what is the naval attack? Only 3. 3 again, 3 again, and 3 again. So the Brits have nothing useful against naval targets. Wonderful. Just perfect, you know. Okay, so we'll not purchase anything. We'll just give fuel and ammo to the bridge engineers. Okay, last turn. Crete77. We give the enemy its turn and then we finish the video. And oh, wonderful. This Stuka is now a gunner, definitely. Yeah. Suicide mission. Why the hell did the enemy do this? I'm not sure. Yeah. Now we will lose our last... Oh, we didn't lose it. I just wanted to say that now we will lose our last naval unit, but by some miracle it has survived, and I'm very happy for it. Battlefield, 2 more units. Oh, no, not newly purchased, just refueling and everything. So now the air war is also going in our favor. Not because of my special skills or anything, but because we have so many air defenses in the area. If we get rid of this Focke-Wulf here and this one here, then we are in business, I think. And now we have probably enough prestige to give elite replacements to this Hurricane. Okay, we saved the game. Crete 002. Casualties for you again. Yeah, the battle for Crete is over, as you can see. In the next video we will probably try to deal with Luftwaffe and the enemy's navy, and then perhaps we will have enough time to actually try to threaten the mainland, their base. But if we don't, please don't hold it against me. The idea was to defend Crete, not to take over Greece. Okay, thank you for watching this. All the best from Mr. Critic, and bye bye.